Hi, this will be a demonstration of the Cases, Projects, and Reports left pullout screen in the Second Chair mobile app. In the settings portion, as discussed in video 1, you can set this for cases, projects, or reports, whichever pertains to your particular practice. We strongly suggest that you set up a folder in your Dropbox entitled Open Cases so that all cases appear in one easily navigated folder which you can access from any computer via Dropbox. Here you can see my Dropbox. I have a lot of things in it. I'm going to go down to Open Cases. Click Open Cases. It will retrieve those. These are all of my open cases. I can scroll down to whatever case I want. Or I can use the search bar at the top and type in the name of the case that I want and click Search on the keyboard. I generally just scroll until I get to the case that I want. For me, that's easier. Here I'm opening Test Case, and you can see the various file folders in Test Case. I'm going to drill down, and you can drill down by pressing on the left gold file folder until you get to where you want. Here you see a Mayo Clinic record. So I press that, and there it is. And you can press the tools on the right side pull out, and you can annotate by highlighting, redacting, add text, or freehand. When you're done, you can press one of the gold buttons at the bottom of the screen to print, present, or share via email your annotated document or the original document if you want. Remember, Word documents are only viewable on Second Chair Mobile. Second Chair Mobile only annotates PDF documents. And you can see at the bottom, the scroll bar tells you what page of the total you're on. Here, 1 of 1, since this is only a one-page document. Now we'll go back into Cases. And we'll back up to Open Cases. And then we'll click New at the bottom. Here we have a pop-up screen that says Case or Depositions. We'll choose Case. And then we have case templates that were set in your settings. These are pre-built in the app. In addition, you can set up your own templates in settings, and you're prompted to set a name for the new case. We'll call it Sample. And here you can see that Sample now appears in the Open Cases, and it has all of the litigation, because that's the way I set it up, litigation file folders in it. And you can drill down on those by pressing the left gold file folder. Okay, now we're going back to Open Cases. We'll press Sample, and we'll drill down in Depositions. And here are the various things that come under Depositions. We're going to talk about an outline. We don't have any outlines in there yet, so we'll click New. And again, we can create a new deposition by clicking on Deposition. These are the pre-built deposition templates, and again, if you've added deposition templates in settings, those will appear here, and you can select that. We'll select one of these, and we're prompted to title the deposition outline. We'll call it Dr. John Doe, being creative. Click Done, and there's our outline for Dr. John Doe's deposition. If you click that, there's the deposition. You can use your tools in the right pull-out screen to annotate that any way you want by writing, text, etc. Remember, if you want to edit a deposition outline, you must use Settings and create a deposition template for your deposition. Settings is the only place where you can create and edit an outline, including the spacing for answers. So if you want more space for answers, you have to set that up in the Settings. I suggest you create the outline in Settings by creating a duplicate of the appropriate outline and editing it there, or creating your own outline there. This will then be among the pre-drafted choices available when you select New, then Deposition in the left pull-out screen. In a deposition outline, you can add and save additional pages of notes by clicking Add in the lower right-hand corner, so that you can take notes, additional notes at the actual deposition or the meeting or the hearing or whatever you're attending. Just remember that whenever you do this, and you can scroll using the scroll bar at the bottom of the page by dragging that left to right. Here we'll add a page, and we have a choice of Notepad or Whiteboard. I chose Notepad, so if we scroll over to the very end, you'll see that we now have a notepad. We can click our tools and handwrite or type on that, whatever we want. And when you're done, remember to click Save. When saving, you can overwrite the original or make a duplicate if you don't want to disturb the original. In this way, your notes from the deposition are kept right with your deposition outline. Now, if we go back to the left pull-out screen, if you click the blue icon, a pop-up screen appears which offers delete, renaming the file, or moving the file. Here we'll click Move the File, and that creates another pop-up screen which you can scroll and get to the area where you want it, the new file to be, or the file to be moved. Here we'll click Open Cases by drilling down on that gold file folder until we get to the area we want, and here we'll move this to Notes for some reason. So suddenly you see it's no longer in deposition outlines. If we press Depositions at the top, it will take us back to Sample, and if we click that again, it takes us up another level until we get to Notes, and sure enough, there it is in Notes now. Again, you can click the blue icon and the pop-up screen will appear. If you want to rename the file, you can click Rename, and you'll be given the option to rename it. I'll cancel that here. Or you can press Delete the file, and since I don't really want that file in my notes anymore, I'll press Delete, and it's gone. To move through a file, you swipe left or right. For PDFs, Word documents, you may swipe up and down. And again, you can use the scroll bar at the bottom of the page to also move through a lengthy document. So please enjoy this app. play with it. That's the best way to learn how to use the app. And I think that you'll find that this will greatly improve your work life. Thanks.
Yeah.